And kid, I want you to remember, you are absolutely unique, just like everybody else.
Hey everybody, Blaise here, and as an animator, one of the cool things I find with my job is having the ability to bring all kinds of characters to life.
Oh my.
But also one of the problems that you get with that is having to get those characters to talk like humans quite often that aren't necessarily human.
Whoa. Just stay back there, bud.
And so I thought it might be kind of fun to show you a quick lesson on what I go through when I have to animate birds. When you animate a bird, they've got a hard beak. And when I'm talking to you, you can see my mouth shapes change. They can ooh and ah and all that kind of stuff, where a bird doesn't have that ability. So how do we get a bird to talk and make it look like they're talking?
You never really can understand a person until you consider things from their point of view.
Well, one of the lessons I always teach young students is to think about the Muppets. When you look at the Muppets, when you see puppets talking, all they have is an open mouth and a closed mouth. And yet those puppeteers are able to get those puppets to feel and look like they're talking. And the key to that is to hit the accents on open mouths. And it's knowing when to hit those accents and just open a mouth and know when to close it, and you're 90% there. And that's pretty much what I did on this test with this penguin. I was able to get little oohs here and there, but by and large, it's really just hitting the open and the close. If you can hit that at the right time, then you're 90% there. Let me show you what I'm talking about.
And kid, I want you to remember, you are absolutely unique, just like everybody else.
Okay, so let's just break this dialogue down really quick.
And kid,
you can see in kid, I just opened his mouth. Just opened it. I like to lead the dialogue by a couple of frames. We actually make the mouth shapes before we make the sound. And so I try to lead that. If you don't, sometimes the dialogue will feel like it's late. And so if you can lead the dialogue by a few frames, the lip sync will feel more accurate. I want to remember. So remember is the accent. So I hit that sound. So this is what I was talking about, where you can get a little ooh shape right there. With the beaks, you can get away with doing that. You can put that little ooh on the end, and that's fine. And so on unique, I just hit that. When you actually say unique, you don't really open your mouth. You hit the U and then you hit an E shape. It's the U and E shape, but you don't really open it. When I animated it that way, it felt flat, and so I added an open mouth for E and unique, and it felt better. Sometimes you just have to push it. Now here's where it really kicks in. So just, and this is really, just like everybody else. It's really about 4 open mouth shapes. And there you go. It's just hitting those mouth shapes ahead of the dialogue by a couple of frames, and really just hitting the accents, going open mouth when you need to, and closing it, and you've got it.
And kid, I want you to remember, you are absolutely unique, just like everybody else. And kid, I want you to remember, you are absolutely unique, just like everybody else.
And so there you go. That's what I mean by just hitting the open mouths and the closed mouths. If you can hit those in the right timing and hit it according to the accents of the dialogue, then you're there. So I hope you guys learned something. Get out there, try some animation, and I'll talk to you next time. Thanks.